My name's Luke Calmer, and I do the wildlife removal at Go Forth Home Services. I went to a community college for a fish and wildlife program. Go Forth was here looking for someone to fill a position for a wildlife technician, and it was, just a perfect fit. Responsibilities are finding areas where animals are getting into people's houses or pointing out possible areas where animals could be getting in, and then coming up with a plan to get them animals out and keep them out. You're like an investigator to figure out where they're getting in at. You find mice are very, very woolly. So whenever they use the same area over and over, their oil will stay behind on the brick or siding, and you can see where it's stained up to know that, hey, they're coming in and out of here consistently. If you look at the pipes that run through the home, there's always dust on it. And, I can see paw prints running through that. I'm like, well, what is that? And I started looking closer, and you can see it's little tiny footprints from mice. Then you look below that and see all the droppings down in the bottom of the crawl space. And then you're like, well, they're in here. How are they getting in? Then after that, you kind of find staining on some areas where they've rubbed on the siding to go in and out. And a lot of times it's just finding traces of animals, whether it's hair, droppings, footprints, a rub mark, a chew mark. You're a detective, because every animal's different. Animals are smart. If they want to get in somewhere, they're going to find a way to get in. You just got to, be smart enough to try and find that area.
The main thing that really draws me into wildlife is the fact of it being in the outdoors. It's that you get to see everything doing its natural lifestyle. North Carolina is such a diverse wildlife state, and we're the only state in the United States that has alligators and elk. It was mainly from my dad. We would, Saturday and Sunday mornings, we'd go walk outside. So it wasn't ever, we were inside the house doing something. We were always outside, either, on the tractor, working on the garden, or helping my neighbor, do some farming on his land. It was just, we were always outside. If it was like Saturday and Dad walked in the house and I was sitting watching TV or something, he's like, nope, let's go, we got something to do. So it wasn't like I was, forced to be outside, but he heavily pressured me and my brother to we live in a good area. We have land around four-wheelers, we need to make the most of it and enjoy it, because we have that opportunity.